Alright, hello. I'm still a little sick. So I apologize for that. And this here it's a game that's in alpha. It's only $30 at the bottom tier. At $50 and higher, then you can have your name in the game as one of the prisoners or guards or whatever, and so on and so forth up the chain. I'm not very good at this game. It is a pre-alpha, so it's incredibly buggy, and I haven't really quite learned how to battle all of the bugs yet. Well, it's not a pre-alpha, it's alpha build 1. So I haven't quite learned how to build get around all of the bugs. But we're going to see what we can do. We're going to try to put together a decent prison. I want to share this off with other people because it's a lot of fun. It is an alpha, so it's missing a whole lot of features, and it's incredibly buggy. But it's worth the price of admission, absolutely, and I really hope that people take an interest in it. Maybe go pick it up. I'll have a link in the comments below, or the description below about... Hi, Derek. I'll have a link in the description below about where to go to get it, and so on and so forth. But without further ado... Alright, let's pause this game. This right here, this is the medium-sized map. As you can see, it's pretty fucking large. And we are in charge of a prison. Let's get rid of those and build new ones. But first, before we do that, we're going to figure out where the fence needs to go. It's 120 meters, so... let's go right here. Then 2 squares blank, and another 55 meters. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run that up most of the way. And run this straight across. Alright, that'll be the initial fencing. Now we're going to put back the delivery station and the garbage dump. And we're going to hire some more workers. Alright. And now the workers are going to start building the fence. Yay! So while they're building the fence, let's read the CEO's letter here. Congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. Soon you'll be designing, building, running your own prisons, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started, though, I might share some important lessons with you. Every prison needs a warden. He should be one of your first hires. Build him a nice office, and he'll open up a whole range of advanced facilities via the bureaucratic system. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on when funds are very tight. Save money by starting with a single large holding cell, or gen pop, basically, which can be shared between many prisoners at once. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, and be sure to hire some cooks. Nothing irritates a prisoner more than an empty stomach. Many items require a water connection. Water is provided by a water pump station, and pipes are built in the utilities view. Use small pipes to connect individual items together, then use large pipes to connect back to the station. Small pipes can only carry water so far before they lose pressure, and that's about everything. Good luck. So now, once they build that out, I'm going to leave a bit of space in there so I can put a concrete wall in later. Really, concrete and brick, it doesn't make a difference right now. I'm sure it will in the future. It's just cosmetic differences at the moment. that fucking tree out of the way. Look at them go! All in their little ponchos. Like an army of little fat guys. And as you can see, there's some textured tearing now and again. In just the right spots and situations. But that's okay. Ooh, we need a jail door. There. Can't just let the prisoners wander in and out of the building. One of the things that I think is that I personally feel that they should give a little bit more time for the prisoner intake. It's not really necessary. Obviously, people do it, but on a larger map, you should really get a little bit more leeway than you do on a smaller map, because this fence takes a long time to build, and I don't know if anybody really builds on bigger maps anymore, or at all. Alright, so they're almost done with that wall. So let's also build a foundation over here. We'll go 14 by 14. And a large door there, and a large door there. The reason I have two large doors there is because in order to send large pipes, you have to have a doorway. You cannot send large pipes under a wall. There's a bug that you can then put a wall on top of it and it'll be fine, but they're not supposed to work that way. Where you guys wandering off to? There's still work to do. Sorry about that, I just hit the wrong button. Guys, you want to finish that? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody? Running out of time here. Alright, well, while they're doing that, let's build another building. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, my cold got better of me for a minute there. Alright, we were building a foundation here. We're going to build it right about there. We'll go 20 by 30. And they're going to need a couple of doors. One there. And I'm out of money. Alright, well that's okay. We need to take out a grant for a basic detention center anyway. Grants, well, I might as well explain that. Grants here, you can come in here and you can take, they give you little missions, they give you a cash balance initially, and then they give you a little bit at the end of it, sometimes, not all of them. Some of them don't give you a damn thing at the end, but that's okay. Alright, and then utilities, we need a power station here to power the whole shindig, and a water pump here to pump water. And then let's pop some capacitors around here. And 5. That ought be enough to give us our initial power. Alright, so we got 8 hours, so we're starting to run low on time here. Build another building foundation here. Also going to be 20 by 30. This one is going to have a jail door here and a jail door here and one. That's all we need for that. So we should probably put a jail door there. I'm going to run power to them in a minute. But first, we're going to build some walls in here. Let's cut right here. This is a design I've been using. It works fairly well most of the time. It does have a few minor technical flaws, but they're nothing too horrific. Alright, and this is going to be one big holding cell. Now, as you can see, there's an exclamation point here. It requires things. First of all, it requires a toilet, which we'll put here, here, here. And secondly, it requires a bench. We'll give them 2 benches so that they have someplace to sit. And then we're going to need to give them some beds because these guys are going to need to sleep. So I hope I'm not the guy that has to sleep by the toilet. I'm only going to start with 8 prisoners, so we'll stick with that for now. And go. Come on, guys, you only got 6 hours left. Oh, there's the capacitors going online. Okay, now we need to split this room. So right here, minus that spot, which is going to get a single door. And then this is going to become the kitchen. And it needs a cooker and a fridge. So, for starters, we're going to put in 1, 2 refrigerators and 2 cookers. Then, alright, now we've only got 3 hours left, so I'm going to fire 5 of those guys. I'm going to hire 2 cooks and 2 guards. Now we're going to put a canteen in here. And they are going to need, as you can see here, a serving table. I'm going to give them four tables to sit at so far. Each gets a bench or a pair of benches. That should be more than enough for all of the inmates, and then 2 serving tables. Damn it. Okay. So now we've only got 2 hours left before the prisoners come in, and we have to move the power. So let's start doing that. You go that way. And then we're going to feed straight across to there. Go. And then we'll bring water in a minute. Now, one problem that will happen is, as you can see, this is full, which means that these trucks might not be able to deliver, and if they can't, it can cause the different jobs to fail. So I might have to reset some of these particular ones. See, no materials, no materials. Come on, guys, a little faster. We got 45 minutes, and the prisoners are here. Bring them some power so that we can feed them. Some of them did get left in the street, see? That's what I'm talking about. So the prisoners are going to get in here, and they're going to be pissed. We're going to wait until all the power construction is over, or most of it anyway. And then we're going to bring in the pipe in the plumbing. Alright, let's put in some shower heads. Okay, see, these jobs are still blocked, so we're going to cancel them. And then we are going to rebuild them. I know. I know. And they immediately go right to it. Alright, there is a gap right there. There we go. So somebody should run over and install that. Oh, he's taking a shit where there's no water. That's excellent. Now, let's pump in the pipe. Now, one thing is you can run the pipe in the same line that the power goes on. So we're going to run this right up to the building, and then right around the front of it. With both of them. And then right in the front door, right straight through. Then a small pipe to the toilets. And then let's connect these showers. And now, hopefully I won't end up with, yep, I'm going to end up having to redo big chunks of that. But that's okay. Did I not designate that room as a shower? I did not. There you go. And then we need a yard. We're going to build a yard over... We'll build a yard right over here. We'll give them a 15 by 15 yard. That I'll do something with later. And that should give me an extra bit of money. Where are my guards? They're still bringing in prisoners. Look, guys, I know you're bringing in prisoners, but I got, you know what? Then I'll just do it this way. Unload those trucks, guys. You need a buddy. You. Go be his buddy. What? You just stay in here. Okay, now... This door needs to be staff only, this door needs to be staff only, and this door needs to be staff only. Can't have prisoners just walking outside. Alright. I want you two... You three all might as well just be in there. And you two might as well join them. One of the things, one of the features that's missing is the ability to set patrol routes for the guards. So you spend a lot of time micromanaging them. Are these ones stopped? Yep. Alright. Let's fix that. Alright, let's finish the... I'll worry about the large pipe later. Actually, I'll do it right now. And the large pipe went up to the door. And in fact, I'm going to bring it inside as well, because I am going to put a sink in here.